Welcome to John Boy and Billy Playhouse. Today's episode, The First Thanksgiving. Our story opens in November of 1620. After a grueling 2-month journey through treacherous seas, the Mayflower is approaching the shores of the New World.
Oh, by the way, I'm playing Dub.
Get on with it.
Land ho! Land ho! Don't laugh on my life. Land ho!
At last a refugee where we can practice our religion without fear of prosecution. Let's go ashore and get the lay of the land. Cabin boy, would you please hand me my big black hat and the shiny buckle on it?
You know, Governor, I've been thinking, art thou sure it was our religious beliefs we were being persecuted for?
Of course, why?
I was thinking it might be something else.
Like what?
Like the fact that we wear big black hats with shiny buckles on them.
Don't be ridiculous. Hello there, Captain Dub.
Yo!
Pull over next to that big rock that looks like a Plymouth.
Aye, aye, sir.
The colonists go ashore and survey the terrain.
What thinkest thou, Mr. Standish?
Well, it's a rather barren landscape with poor soil and harsh winters, and it would appear to offer very little chance of survival.
Yes, it's perfect, isn't it?
Sir, the leader of the native people has come to speak with thee.
Randy Pilgrim.
My God, my good man, what is thy name?
Squanto.
Oh, yeah, well, same to you, buddy.
Take a chill pill, Chief. That's my name. Squanto.
How unusual. What does it mean?
Well, you see, my people have a tradition. When a child is born, the father walks out of his tent and names the child after the first thing he sees. If he sees a rushing river, he names the kid Rushing River. If he sees a deer running, he names the child Running Deer.
So what is Squanto?
Well, that is what my father stepped in when he walked out of the tent. Unfortunate but true, I have brought my son with me. He will help you set up a camp. 2 dogs humping. Come over here. Help our new friends with their belongings.
Thy hospitality overwhelms me, Squanto.
I know it just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? At least that's what my dad said. Listen, you will need food if you are to survive in this land. Come on, we're going to prepare a meal of corn and beans. That's what that smell is. Then we will help you build a shelter against the coming winter.
The colonists endure a harsh and punishing winter in the New World.
Man, what a harsh and punishing winter.
You know what was even worse than the weather? Being cooped up in a small space with a bunch of people that eat a lot of corn and beans.
Greetings, pilgrims.
Hello again, Squanto.
Say, how'd you hold up over the winter there?
Well, starving and disease have wiped out half of our people. We're thousands of miles from our homeland, and we still have no clue how to survive in this hostile environment.
This calls for a celebration.
The colonists and their Native American neighbors prepare a huge banquet.
Great spread, eh, Captain Dub?
Yeah. Who's that little girl in the beaded skirt over there?
That's Chief's daughter, Smiling Fawn.
You know, if I was about 10 years younger, I might have to take us out after her.
Well, gentlemen, you have endured a terrible ordeal at great cost. But without the generosity of Squanto and his people, he would never have survived. What should have we do to repay the debt we owe to them?
Sir, have you been drinking? I know. Why don't we take their land away and wipe out all traces of their culture?
Excellent idea. Let's take the weekend off and get started on that first thing Monday morning, Captain Dub. Could thou pass the stuffing?
We hope you've enjoyed John Boy and Billy Playhouse.
That was much better.
Tune in again next time when we'll hear Captain Dub say...